Welcome to Beano's Magic Power Hour, where we host the latest artists in North Wales. We've got the hot new tracks as well as interviews, the latest news, and a sneak peek of some brand new releases.
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for joining us on Beano's Magic Power Hour, where today me and my co-host Ruben will be taking you on a magical journey, some of the hottest college tracks. What do you think, Ruben?
We have a very wide range of musical talent to show you today, ranging from some very captivating instrumentals to some local rock bands. I'm looking forward to hearing it. If you guys want to say hi in the live chat and make your presence known, please do.
Yeah, get some Beanos in the chat, everybody. Right, our first song is from a college band classic. Not a song, but the band, Assembly Point. And it's their new release, Ties. I've heard some great feedback, actually. Very interesting. And we're going to play that for you now, and we'll tell you what we think. I hope you enjoy.
Line right on my face, and even still, you go for thrill.
actually a really, really new release. Only came out on 30th of April.
And there's a assembly point. You know, they're a group from college, some talented members.
Yeah. Really, really different music taste between each member. So it's strange how they got that sound. You know, I heard the bassist is quite into My Chemical Romance and bands. I'm pretty sure some Green Day. And then you get one of the guitarists, Aiden, who's quite into Metallica and such. So it's really interesting how they came together and made music like that.
Yeah, the indie presence is definitely really strong.
Very strong. I heard they had a big gig in London. Their first London debut, which is big for a band, from round here.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, tell us what you think about each songs in the chat, and we might react to you if it's good enough.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
If you're up to our standards, our professional standards, here on the Beano's Magic Power Hour.
Coming up next is the first instrumental of the live, and that's by Kofi Holiday's Origami. It's synthwave, so I hope you enjoy, and I hope you don't fall asleep either. Very tiring, weirdly. In a good way, though. In a great way.
I feel sedated.
So
sedated.
do I. So do I.
By the synth orchestra that has just blessed my ears.
Now, Kofi actually had a new track out today, I'm pretty sure. I saw it on his Instagram. You should go listen to that. I'm not sure what it's called. But knowing Kofi, it's great.
But yeah, we had some mic difficulties, you guys were saying, so let us know if that's...
We're hoping it's a bit louder now.
But yeah, on with the next track.
Well, this next track is by our co-host Ruben, and it's called That's Right.
Oh, it's called what?
That's Right.
Oh, okay. I think you got the joke a little bit wrong, but it's okay.
But we move.
Look into the eyes that give you sight. They'll give you sight. Tried to tell you all myself, this can't be good for your health, alright. And I'm walking up to your front door, I don't wanna wait no more, alright. Listen to me, girl, why can't you see? Everyone here, they would all agree that everyone struggles just a little sometimes. So how do I get you to change your mind? And I like to tell all of your friends, let's tie up all these loose ends, right? And I've had some ups and downs myself, wouldn't wish it on no one else, right? And why would I ever lie to you about something I just didn't do?
Okay, that was my song, That's Right.
What a track. You know what, Ruben, why don't you tell us about it a bit,
So this track was actually made in level 2 for my F&P, where I took 3 artists and wrote 3 tracks inspired in this song at the time. I liked it too much, so I went with it. And then last year I actually produced it, This version that you've just heard now isn't released, but the demo is on Spotify. But yeah, very Strokes inspired. Actually played this one with the host Yuan live.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, and cool little interesting fact, I actually made a connection with the Gordon Raphael, the producer of the Strokes, whilst making this. Yeah, cool little bit of information for you. But anyway, this next track is Long Vacation by Danny Barlow.
And be ready to be relaxed once again. Another instrumental. We'll talk about it after it plays. Chill track by Danny Barlow. Really, what an artistic guy.
Yeah,
has
very
such
artistic.
a range in his music, from jazz to orchestrations to little beats like this.
And he also does some paintings, some oil paintings. Recently, go check those out on Instagram.
His paintings are great. He's actually doing a project right now about how colours relate to music, which is really interesting. That track again, with the beat thing, he's really into sampling, sort of Tribe Called Quest, De La Soul type of thing. But up next, we've got a song by Brandon from Anyway Champion. A solo one though, not an Anyway Champion one, a solo one.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it after and we'll debate whether Brandon might go solo. Champions special, but it was for Brandon's FMP. Ruben, what did you think about it?
I thought it was great. I had some MJ Lenderman vibes on the guitar. It's an unreleased gem. Did you say it reminded you of again?
Oh, we cut off then completely.
Okay.
Ruben, what did you think about the track?
So I thought it had some MJ Lenderman sort of vibes with the guitar. It's a recent unreleased gem by Anyway Champion. What did you think?
I thought it reminded me of Isaac Wood. If Isaac Wood was in Sonic Youth, if that makes any sort of sense to anyone. We've actually got an interview with Brandon later if you want to stick around, because I heard there was a new release today. Something about somebody knowing something else. Coming up next is a bit of a long section. It's a big Louis Weave section, really cool psychedelic folk artist. We've got When You, then an interview, then another track, which I'll say in the interview.
And Louis has just recently released his 3rd album, so be sure to check that out on Spotify. Can't say the name here though, so.
Hope you enjoy.
A murder from Cisa High, a half years into 10 years.
Lifted the driver's trophy by DEFRA. As the economic regulator, we have no...
Okay, let's do it.
Tonight, like tonight, lies heavy. I'll be there for you, and standing over me will be someone.
what a cool track.
Some very interesting vocals.
Yeah, really interesting. Weird second part. Never heard anything like that before. Well, actually, there's a Simon and Garfunkel song that uses the news, but you know. I heard it CDs rewinded over and over again, and then just a drum solo over it.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna learn more about it now in the Louis Wees interview. It's about 10 minutes long, so hope you enjoy. Hello, Louis. How are you today?
How are we? I'm good, thank you. How are you?
We're good. We're good. Welcome to
Okay.
Beano's Magic Power Hour.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here. Very glad to be
You're
here.
the first interview of the day.
Wow, good.
We've
Feel honoured.
just played your track "When You."
Good. I hope you enjoyed.
I hope everybody enjoyed too.
Yes.
Viewers all around North Wales hopefully listening to you right now.
Wow. Hello.
And we're going to talk about your music. You've got
Okay.
3 albums out the past
Okay.
3 years. Tell me about them.
Yeah. So, 3 years of making music and 2 years of releasing music. You know, I started in my room. Still, I'm in my room. But it just started with wanting to make music and having that passion of making and producing. And yeah, definitely.
Now, that first album, we're going to briefly touch on that. You didn't have a lot of equipment for that,
No,
did you?
so I started with that album with my MacBook and my guitar. I had 2 guitars, an electric and an acoustic one. I had a microphone, which I stole off my sister's boombox, and a 16 or 12 key, I'm not sure, 2 octaves, keyboard, which I stole from school, because I didn't want to pay for it.
Don't steal.
So, no, don't steal from now, but definitely when you have nothing, do it. But yeah, I wrote that, so I think the simplicity came from just having such basic instruments. And I did have a synthesizer. I remember spending a lot of money on that synthesizer, and it's a pattern synthesizer. You can hear it in Run Run Run. And that album, I think, you can hear it in Run 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 again, you know, definitely inspired by Pink Floyd and the Beatles, but it was
Western, inspired by the West.
It was all about California. It was about that desire of wanting to go to back to that hippie time of the 60s in California. And that's the idea of living there, but the fear is, you know, that's the fear is me not wanting to do it. But
and then you've also got an acoustic album out.
Yes.
Which we can't say.
No, of course, no. But
Very explicit, but
yeah, it's aimed for people with people who just have no attention span. You know, I could put my sister down and it's only a 10-minute album, and she'd probably listen to a minute of it, and then run away. So it's just for the really basic brained people who can't listen to a full album anymore. Cause
also, would you say it's very honest to you as a person?
Yeah, definitely. I'd say it's very much inspired by Jesse Wells and Bob Dylan. Bob Dylan mainly for the reason of writing, and Jesse Wells for the being so inspired by his work ethic.
So
just
song out
every day, and it's inspiring. You know, I try.
No care of
I couldn't do half what he does, and it's so inspiring just to even try and do it. So I think that album came from wanting to prove to myself that whilst I write Death for Bride by Suicide, I also write these crappy little quick songs which
just the same quality really songwriting wise. They're just faster. They
are. But I think because they're faster, they're more fulfilled by the guitar, because there's nothing. That what you're saying is true. There's nothing to hide the fact that it is just a guitar and it is just my voice. So
it's like you went backwards. How Bob Dylan went electric and Louis Reed went acoustic.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, maybe that's the way it should go. We should all come back to brain dead millions.
Now, having just played it, tell us about your album, Death to the Bride by Suicide.
Well, that album is just a part 2 of Fear of Living in California. But I think that is, I used GarageBand for the first album, and I used Logic for the second album. It's much better in the sense of production-wise. Songwriting-wise, I would say it's much better. I'd say it's more interesting.
Yeah.
Or it's more simple. I think there's better songs which catch your ear more.
Yeah.
And there's more like ear candy with. And the guitar, I'd say with the guitar, I definitely kept a continuous sound.
Yeah.
Rather than just random.
Sounded very complete.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But
consistency in writing and sound.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely more of a project then.
And I'd say because it took longer as well. I had more time to think of ideas. It didn't feel rushed in any way.
tell us about some of the highlighted tracks. You know, some of the more difficult, interesting ones that you think people would want to hear about.
For me, I'd say the most interesting one is like a clown in his chair.
Mm-hmm.
I think the solo sounding of it is. I was really impressed by the solo.
Yeah.
I had to listen to it again. And I was like, I didn't write that, and really proud by it. So once I wrote that, I couldn't delete it. If I lost that, there was no recreating that. I think it's just a one-off solo, and I'm really proud of it. So I kept it, and then I left it because I left it for ages and ages and ages, and I just completely scrapped the album too. And then when I came back to writing it, that was the first song that I worked on. And you can hear it, you know, if you listen carefully, a lot of things aren't in time with each other.
No.
It's like, it sounds like a delay, but it's just me not playing in time.
Not playing in time.
So it's hidden mistakes.
Hidden mistakes.
You wouldn't really notice, but you also do. Thank you, Frank, for telling me.
Imperfection's perfection, innit?
Yeah. Well, I would say perfection, but
yeah,
definitely.
We just played the song "When You" for everybody, all 6 minutes.
All 6 minutes.
For their poor ears, you know.
Their poor ears, yeah.
Tell us about that one.
Well, each song is pretty much, I'd say, 4 minutes max. So I wanted to just push myself a little bit by filling space with just nothingness. And so, again, a crappy drum solo.
Yeah.
Filled by more sound to cover my mistakes. Makes that sound which you just listened to, and
that was a synthesizer. What else was it in the background?
There is, if I remember correctly, there's a synthesizer, a whole drum kit, and my stereo from my room playing all the CDs that were on my floor that time. So
tell us how you did that. That's really interesting production. And where did that come from?
Well, I'd say it comes from just radio clips where, you know, there's always albums where they play, like, I'd say Picasso. Is it Picasso's Last Meal, or the Paul McCartney song?
Yeah, I mean,
Picasso's Last
like,
Drink.
Yeah.
And he has like a bit of it's on the radio and like violins playing in the background.
Would you say when I listened to it, I thought of A Day of the Life?
Definitely.
The end of that.
Yeah, I'd say absolutely.
But instead of doing it as an end section, you've combined it with the song as well as, you know, drum.
Yeah,
you know.
And I'm pretty sure Day in the Life is in that song itself. So
yeah,
it's all the music I was listening to at the time, and Day in the Life. I've been listening to that song for years, and it's been, you know, always just whatever's in the moment and picking up what you can find, and then play it. Because at the time there's a harmonica in there, and I just started learning harmonica at that point. So. In the harmonica, and it just fills that nothingness with more nothingness.
The track ends in a really cool way with, I'm pretty sure, Led Zeppelin.
Yes, absolutely.
In the background. Was that intentional, or did you listen to it and
that wasn't intentional, because it's in the song before it ends. You can hear it. It's twice it plays, and that first time I didn't think it intentionally, and then for the ending, once I recorded it, I think I just recorded it again but louder.
Yeah.
And it more direct to a point where I wanted it, and then so the ending part was intentional. The first time it wasn't.
No.
But you know, that's it. You expand on what you learn. So
let's talk about one final track, which you're gonna play after this segment. It's "Life Is Strange."
Yes.
Tell us about that.
Life is Strange. Well, again, just came from practicing the piano, playing over and over, and then
two very distinct sections, isn't there?
Yeah. So the first part, the actual song I wrote. And then it was being the first song of the album, I wanted something quite listenable. So I was listening to Ram, I think that whole album that day maybe, and I went home. I wanted that. It glistens up and down the piano. And I thought I can definitely do that, but I couldn't do that. So I got 2 pianos instead of 1, and I went up at them same time and down same time, different times. So it makes it like left and right. You can't see my hands right now, but the way I'm doing it, it makes sense. And then so just picking a piece and then finding that way to sew it to the piece I originally have.
The piece, which then goes into
the song,
not an almost folk rocky sort of section, you know.
Again, it's not. I want to say it's folk rock.
I'd say Neutral Milk Hotel-esque, but I don't think.
I say half of it is Elvis Presley's "Are You Lonesome Tonight" when he sings the poem. And if you listen to the words, it's just like a spin-off of his words.
How dare I be so bold, toss a brick for his goal?
No, that bit I wrote, but then the second bit is like they stand on the stage and I take your hand and stuff like that. I just couldn't think of any words, so I just stole that.
Would you say that song relates to you? I think it's quite a relatable song. You know, love is strange, life is strange. Would you say?
I think life is strange
when you were
anyway.
writing that, do you think that intent of
Oh, I
how
thought
odd
you
it is?
thinking- I think I was thinking of the Doors that day, maybe.
Yeah.
They got a lot of strange sounds and.
Not any like existential,
No.
dread or
honestly,
anything,
no, I never
or how
really
wonderful
relate.
everything is,
I don't really relate anything my
No.
music to my personal. Not
No.
personally, but. Yeah, I think sometimes you can't really still go from.
How would
Oh,
you
my-
feel about people relating your music to their lives? Example for
Um,
like Life is Strange. I feel that's a song where people can
God, I'd be
think
very,
and think.
I'd be very surprised if people do. I
Mhm.
don't think it's very. Just think it's just splurge on words, isn't
Splurge on words.
Yeah, it's not much.
That's what the Beatles said, isn't it? That's what John Lennon said.
Oh yeah, I also do right. John and Paul. So
Right.
yeah, that's the reasoning. But yeah, no, I do. I just write and then whatever comes of it.
Would you say that's the album you're most proud of then?
No, I really like the
No.
third album more.
The third album more?
Yeah, I think it's more simple and wasn't brain aching to make.
No,
I
it
quite
wasn't
enjoyed
brilliant.
making.
Didn't have to think.
No,
you just
yeah,
did.
yeah.
Your full musical ability.
Yeah, really.
Well.
Yeah, exactly, because it is my full ability on the guitar. Definitely.
We've just reached the 10-minute mark, so I
Okay.
think we're going to end it here. Is there
Okay.
anything you want to say to anyone about music or,
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Just keep trying.
Keep trying.
That's it.
just do.
Just
by the
breathe
sounds of
there.
it.
Just do and breathe there.
If you like music, make it.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
One of them.
Absolutely.
Right.
And keep
well,
trying.
thank you very much.
Thank you very
Now
much.
playing is Louis' #1 hit, Life is Strange.
Okay, that was Life is Strange by Louis Weaves. Hope you all enjoyed the first half of the Beano's Magic Power Hour. We're going to be back shortly, but for now we're going to go for an ad break. So yeah.
Symphony of Giving is what people are talking about at the moment. If you don't want to miss out, come to Llandovery College in Ross-on-Sea on the 14th of May. Don't forget to bring your cash as well, because it's all going to New Start Foundation. There are some bands you may have heard of playing, such as Anyway Champion, Glass Angels and Assembly Point. It's gonna be a great night. It's actually, believe it or not, it's the end of the year gig, so all the students themselves have put together a gig. It'll be a good night. Come down, don't miss out.
Here at Wilkes, we know that being old isn't so fun. Today on offer, we have the Super Duper Mega Rollers. Who says being old couldn't feel so young?
Black Lotus Production presents an all-new original fantasy film, The Book of Vengria. A story of adventure, betrayal, and tyranny. Head over to the Black Lotus Productions YouTube page in mid-June to catch it. Coming soon.
Okay, some very interesting ads. I feel a little bit skeptical about the Wilkes adverts, but
I feel like something went wrong. Really
yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed Louis' interview and the Life is Strange track. I know we already covered that. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm talking about the advert. We've got a gig tomorrow, the 14th of May in the theatre.
Mm-hmm.
You all better turn up. It's a charity. If you don't turn up, you're an awful person.
Mm-hmm. That is right.
And it's optional donations, so if you turn up and don't donate, again, you're an awful person. Again, bands Anyway Champion, Glass Angels, Assembly Point, you know, the college greats. Coming up next, we're going to talk about the weather and a bit of news. So.
Welcome to the weather segment where we talk about, you guessed it, the weather.
Whether or not it's raining or not. Right, today in Ross-on-Sea. It was a bit rainy this morning. I got my hair wet walking to the radio studio. But we've seen a bit of sun as of recent. What do you think about today's weather, Ruben?
Be sure to bring a coat or a brolly. That's all I'm going to say about that.
We're also going to go over some recent news events. Like how recently somebody spotted a car and it had a big goalpost on it. And it's havocing through the country lanes. What do you think about that?
Well, I'm just gonna say wherever they were going, I hope they reached their goal in the end. Because they had a football goal on top of their car and they were driving away. But yeah, and we also saw a seagull covered in curry sauce, mistaken as an exotic bird.
Exotic bird, like a parrot or something. But all they did was put the bird in a bath, and they're like, "That's a seagull."
Yeah.
Again, we've also got some new releases just to promote a bit more. We've had a Kofi Holiday new release. Go check that out. Kofi Holiday on Spotify. A new Assembly Point release as of the 30th of April, and as well as constantly Danny Barlow music on Instagram.
And art
always
pieces.
Stuff out. Yeah, as well as art. If you're interested in art. Coming up next, actually, is a big college hit, End of It, by Glass Angels. We hope you all enjoy.
I'm running out of love over and over again. Am I not enough to please you? Is this a sickness or a rush? I need you now. Am I running out of touch? Can I hear you? Where the time goes? What do I know? A life without you. I don't need the end of it. Where the time goes, what do I know? Life without you. I don't need the end of it. Wake me up. I'm dreaming less and less is enough. I'm crazy, craving else. Maybe, I don't need the end of it. Wake me up. I'm dreaming less and less is enough. I'm crazy, craving else. Maybe, I don't need the end of it. I'm running out of luck over and over again. Is this a sickness or a rush? Can I please you? I'm running out of luck over and over again. I'm running out of light. Can I heal you? Where the time goes, what do I know? Life without you, I don't need the end of it. Where the time goes, what do I know? Life without you, I don't need the end of it. Wake me up. I'm dreaming less and less is enough. I'm crazy, craving else. Maybe, I don't need the end of it. Wake me up. I'm dreaming less and less is enough. I'm crazy, craving else. Maybe, I don't need the end of it. Only see what you want to believe, so don't hurt yourself, you know what I mean. So take off all your clothes, don't shut the doors on me. When you only see what you want to believe, so don't hurt yourself, you know what I mean. So take off all your clothes, don't shut the doors on me. Wake me up. I'm dreaming less and less is enough. I'm crazy, craving else. Maybe, I don't need the end of it. Wake me up. I'm dreaming less and less is enough. I'm crazy, craving else. Maybe, I don't need the end of it.
Oh, in sync. Right. Let's talk about Glass Angels for a minute. You know, very local, and they've had a really big rise recently in their gigs. You know, what do you think, Ruben?
They've currently got there isn't.
When was the last time we spoke? Right,
Okay.
that was End of It by Glass Angels.
Bit of a delay there, sorry.
Bit of a delay. We don't know how long of a delay. We hope not very long. Again, big rise of talent. They've got a big gig next weekend with the Florentines on Friday. Really big band. I'm pretty sure they've opened for the Royston Club before.
Yeah.
I heard. So, like, you know, that's a big way to get them big. They've also got a new release soon with Too Late. Yeah, and they're gigging round and round. I'm pretty sure they've got a festival in the summer as well.
Yeah, but if you can't make it to any of the big events, just keep in mind that these guys are constantly doing gigs around the local area. I'm pretty sure weekly, maybe every fortnight.
I don't think there's much anymore, but I know they've got some, like, I think they've got a lot in August. Obviously, they've got one next Friday. But yeah, now, next is a really interesting song by Willow Noble, and it's called Slight Mist. We'll play it, and then we'll tell you what we think after. Constant beats. What do you think, Ruben?
My opinion, I don't know if this is the same with you. I kind of get like a dungeony vibe. I don't know if that makes sense. You know, there's a reverb and it sounds quite dark. You know,
yeah,
maybe
it sounds
like
it would be in a video game.
Yeah, like someone said before, Terraria. I thought that was a pretty good comparison.
It also reminds me of a Massive Attack. Have you ever heard that? You know, with the roach on the album cover. Quite a niche one, guys. Right, coming up next is Assembly Point, once again. With their first release, maybe. This one is a college classic. Just before we go to here, I'm looking through the chats, and I've heard a Knock Knock by a Dance TT Media.
Oh, now it's gone.
So, now it's gone. Right, now we're going into maybe by Assembly Point. What a classic.
Walking home at 2 in the morning think I'm on the razor's edge. My eyes are dead. Clinging on my noose, thinking true love isn't true. Putting my head through. I get a call from you. Baby, please call. Save me from my fall into baby, please call. Save me from my fall into another night alone, sitting by the phone. This house just ain't a home. I think I'll just go. One more night alone, sitting by the phone. House just ain't a home. I think I'll just go. I think I'll just go. Another night alone, sitting by the
Let's talk about how Assembly Point got their name, actually. Go on, Ruby, do you want to start the story?
So, back in level 2, back when Assembly Point had an entirely different bassist and drummer. One day, I'm pretty sure we were on a trip to Liverpool. I don't know if it was inspired by the Assembly Point at Liverpool or if it was inspired by the Assembly Point in college.
Well, you see, yeah, I thought it was one day a fire went off and they saw the sign. That's what I assumed.
But pretty interesting.
Now, coming up next is a bit of a special one. Not because of who sings it, but because of the language it's in. This is an Oshgurk original, and it's a Welsh one.
The only Welsh one.
The only Welsh one. It's a bit of a shame that there isn't more, but you know, it was a dying language. It's rising a bit more. Right, now this is On the Other Thigh by Oshgurk.
Tornin wedi ffwrdd gweld beth sy'n na nid i weld lygad gwyd sut yn ôl fy wyneb mae gwaith fy nghalon ni teimlo'n llwm cariad dangos i mi sut i dynnu ar y gwm a dwi'n gweld o dy lygau ti'n rhedeg I ffwrdd ti'n cerdded yn ôl ti'n cerdded oddi wrthau pan mwy ti yn rhoi dy bwysau ar fy sgwyddau dwi'n gweld ti'n crio dwmbo pan mae fi sydd ar fai sgwennu can amdano ti Dwi isio pam I gwybod sut dwi'n teimlo amdano ni Byddai ddim yn dilyn nôl yn trai pan dwi ti beth yn deud gai Dwi'n bos y fi sydd ar bai Dwi'n isio ffrio un chwaneg fai. Dwi'n bos fi sy'n arfau, pam ti beth yn deud gair. Dwi'n bos fi sy'n arfau. Dwi'n bos fi sy'n arfau, pam ti beth yn deud gair. Dwi'n bos fi sy'n arfau. Dwi'n bos fi sy'n arfau, pam ti beth yn deud gair. Dwi'n bos fi sy'n arfau. A dwi'n weld o y glodau. Ti'n rhedeg i ffwrdd, ti'n cerdded yn ôl, ti'n cerdded oddi o'r dau. Pan mwy ti yn roed y bwysau ar fy sgwyddau. Wel, ti o'r dwb o pam, a fi sydd arfau.
What an amazing track, and what an amazing musician. If you didn't catch it, he's actually the Glass Angels singer. Hope all the Welsh viewers understood that. Yeah. You know, Ruben didn't understand it, did you? You're not Welsh.
Not a word.
So what
no.
did you think of it, Ruben?
You know, I thought it was good. You can definitely hear the Glass Angels-esque influence on it. You know, ignore that, guys. Some technical issues. But yeah, no. Only Welsh song from today.
Really disappointing, actually. Welsh music's
Yeah.
lovely.
Come on,
You know,
guys. Pull your
like
Welsh fingers out.
Welsh bands like Boncath, Candelas, Telltale Tanner. If this was big enough, we'd have them. But, you know, we don't. Looking at the chart, we've actually got some Welsh viewers here. So I'd love to know what you lot thought about it. Right, coming up next is what you call a triple whammy. You know, Bluefin. We've got Kofi from the track previous, Danny Barlow from the track previous, as well as Oshan Gierka,
Who you just heard.
Who you just heard.
Yeah.
This is a jazz track. I hope you enjoy.
Wowee, what a track. Go.
You know, this song was actually featuring our tutor, James Taylor, who, you know, has been tutoring us for the last 2 years.
And he's always enthusiastic when he plays. You should see his face. It's like it's Christmas.
Can really lay down a nice jazz.
Fun fact, that track, produced by me. That track, recorded by me. So, you know, there's a reason why it's so good. It's me. Now, coming up next, a really special interview, a really special person, Brandon from Anyway Champion. Welcome in, Brandon.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for having me.
Welcome to Beano's Magic Power Hour.
Wow, what an honour it is, let me say that.
Well, how are you today, mate? You know,
I'm brilliant. I am so brilliant. Even better now that I'm here. Even better.
no. We've heard one of your tracks before, Try.
That's true, Try. Yeah.
Tell us about that one.
Try. Try is a song I wrote maybe a year ago. And then Try is a song maybe I wrote around about maybe a year ago. And, you know, I really liked it. And eventually, you know, I joined Anyway Champion, and then I decided to rewrite it. And it couldn't have gone better, in my opinion.
Well, it sounded great as much as it peaked the levels. Now, why don't you tell us about Anyway Champion and some of the members? You know, tell us about Sam. I'm pretty sure he wasn't there at the start.
Sam joined around about December-ish, I'd say. So Sam, for those who don't know, is the lead guitarist of Anyway Champion. You know, absolutely incredible guitarist. Best guitarist I've ever seen.
And it, by the sounds of it, it changed the dynamic of your band a lot. You got a lot more range. You know, going from 3 people to just a rhythm to now having a lead as well. How would that say that changed your writing and the way you know do write songs?
Oh, for sure. It made me far more confident with my vocals as well. Because at the start, I don't know if you remember at the competition Wales thing, the audition thing, you know, before Glass Angels won. That it was my vocals were pretty you know, very low baritone, very Ian Curtis. Didn't really go anywhere from that. So having Sam there just gives me way more freedom to do what I'd like with my vocals, which is a lot, you know, it's a lot more belty. I like that.
Now we're playing it in a bit, but Heather knows who wrote that, and you know, yeah, who wrote it.
I wrote the lyrics and the vocal melody for Heaven Knows, but Henry wrote all the instrumentation, and it's you know, really that was the first song we ever wrote as a band. That was before Sam was in the band, and yeah, it was just it was a really fun song to do. Remember, we used to play it all the time, and then eventually we got more and more songs, and you know.
Now it seems like covers are a big thing in your band. You see them all the time on TikTok and Instagram. You know, who decides the covers? Is it turn by turn, or is it mainly you? Because you see Black Country Road, My Bloody Valentine, I'm pretty sure. And you know, I saw Geese the other week. Very great. You know, who picks those, and you know, is it a group?
It's more of a group effort, to be honest. Yeah, I'd say, but it's whatever fits my voice. You know, Black Country Road. It's you know, I'd say in the Isaac Wood territory. So it is very easy doing something like that, even if I don't get the timing right, because all of it's in dodgy time signatures.
Okay, so the next song coming up is Heaven Knows, and about the next track, can I just ask, what does Heaven know, and is it incriminating?
You know, I just don't think it's an appropriate question just to ask what Heaven knows, you know, and I think if you just listen to the track, I think you'll know what she knows. And if you can't make your mind up from the track, then I guess we'll never know.
Well, let's find out what she knows and talk about it after. Now playing is Heather Knows.
I
butt naked, a standing joke. You made this harder than it ever had to be. Well, that's just fine. Well, I used another time. Well, that's just fine. Well, I used another some other time. Get your hands off of me. You're too close and I can no longer breathe. You made this harder than it ever had to be. Well, that's just fine. Well, I'll use some other time. Well, that's just fine. Well, I'll use some other time. But you made this harder than it ever had to be. Well, and heaven knows I love her the most. And heaven knows I sure came close. Well, that's just fine. Well, I'll use some other time. Well, that's just fine. Well, I'll use some other time.
Wowee, what a track. We got some. Oh, not meant to happen. What a great track. We're now gonna ask Brandon. Well, actually, Brandon told us while the track was playing what Heather knows, and it is so vile and disgusting that we actually can't say it on here, isn't it, Ruben?
Yeah. Yeah, they're a bit mortified at the moment, but it's okay. They'll be alright.
All we'll say is that Heather knows too much, and you and Ruben now do too. Now, tell us about writing that song. You know.
So writing that song, that song, like I said before, was the first song we did as Anyway Champion. Well, we were Chariot back then.
You were
actually.
Chariot.
We were called
actually,
Chariot.
let's go back. Tell us
Okay.
about the name change.
Well, there's quite a few other bands called Chariot, and there's one that played in Rough Trade in Liverpool, which is somewhere we'd like to play eventually. And it's just, rather go for something else. And Anyway Champion, no one else has got that name.
And pretty cool name. You know, I heard it at first, and I was a bit iffy with it, but it's grown on me. And it's really unique.
Oh yeah, it's a grower.
Love a love a good 2-word band name.
Yeah, you gotta love it. You gotta love it.
Like The Strokes instead of
like,
Strokes.
like Driftwood.
Driftwood. Ooh.
Forgotten band. Now, we're pretty sure James produced that one. You know, James from Bluefin, for context.
He did indeed. Yeah, he got us in over a half term. I can't remember which one, unfortunately, but yeah, he got us to. He recorded it for us. He seemed to really like the song, so he offered to record it. It was great. It was a great experience.
Yeah, we did actually hear him do a little jazz arrangement of the song in class.
I remember you telling me about that.
We're really exclusive, actually. Got to be a part of the club.
Yeah.
Now, I thought the guitars were really interesting. How many guitar tracks are you using?
I think for my parts it was around about 8 or 9 layered, and it was all different guitars and then different amp. I don't know if the mics changed, But it was all just different fuzz pedals as well, because it is just pure fuzz on the
Now,
guitars.
better question. What would you say makes your sound as such a successful indie band?
Fuzz pedals.
A little bit of the Big Muff. That's a great pedal.
Some big muffs. I've got a fat sandwich on my pedal board now,
Ooh.
which is it's just a distortion pedal. But I don't know, like abrasive sounds mixed with soulful vocals, I'd say. Soulful. That's what it says on the AI overview on Google.
We don't do AI here.
On Google.
Bit of Al Green.
Search it up, man.
Now, Brandon, I want to ask you, what was your favourite track on the radio today that wasn't your own?
I'd say Life is Strange by
Life is
Louis
Strange.
Reeves. I really enjoyed that track. Really enjoyed that track.
Interesting artist. What made you enjoy it? I love the wah pedal. Very cool.
I really enjoy it. I don't know, the whole song. Even the When You
with the really interesting CD section.
Yeah, awesome. Just really experimental.
How do you think of that? Must not be with a clear mind, I'll tell you that.
No, I really don't know. I really don't know. He is certainly talented. You can put it like that.
Now, Ruben, co-host, what was your favourite of the day?
I'd have to say, it's very close. Again, When You and Heaven Knows. I think they are either tying or just beat by like a 0.0 decimal place. You know, I
Who beat who?
You know, I think they're gonna have to brawl to the death for me to answer that properly. But
well, to be honest, after finding out what Heather does know, it has put me off a bit. I will be honest. No, my favourite tracks today were Heather knows as well, and I enjoyed the co-hosts. That's right. You know, always dancing in the studio. Love a little dance. Now, after talking about that, let's talk about some of the adverts that we listened to. We've got an Ashton Allen gig coming up tomorrow for charity. We spoke about that. You better turn up. Anyway, Champion playing.
We are playing.
Assembly Point playing and Glass Angels playing.
we will also be playing.
Amidala. What a cool name. Wonder who thought of that. This guy. Right. We've also got a really special Daniel Jared Cannon Twyford film coming up called Book of Vengria. Pretty sure he directed it with people called Charlie Tolliver and Lauren. It should be out in cinemas soon, I'm pretty sure, in June, in a Prestatin Scala.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be going to watch that. That sounds awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if it's free, though. If it's not free, I might not go.
Gotta pay for art these days, man.
Yeah. Art's precious. Well, speaking of the art in it, me and Danny Barlow make an appearance. Danny Barlow from before in Bluefin, on his own tracks, does the orchestration and the soundtrack for it. And I also have a single song with the finger picking.
And speaking of art, we just put on the fan a few minutes ago, and I'm pretty sure someone arted in here.
People been arting all night. Now, with that, I think it's unfortunately time to bring the show to an end.
No.
No, I think I've had a great time, and I think you will all have too. I'll tune in next time. There won't be a next time. Good afternoon. Hope you all enjoyed.
There won't be a next time because now that we know, we're gonna have to keep it on the DL. We've got zips. We've zipped our mouth shut.
They cannot tell anyone about what Heather knows and what she doesn't know.
Yeah.
We know what Heather knows. Right. Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. This was Beano's Magic.